Okay, 6th grade, this is 7.3 worksheet number 2 video. We're going to do numbers 5 and 7. To convert these, we need to, number 1, set up a proportion using a conversion factor, which I'll label CF for a conversion factor. And then number 2, we need to solve for the unknown by cross multiplying and dividing. So number 5, we want to convert 32 ounces to pounds. So I'm going to write a ratio of ounces to pounds. I'll put 32 ounces up top on my ratio, and then some number of pounds, LBS, the abbreviation for pounds. I'm going to set this equal to the conversion factor. So here I need to know how many ounces are in a pound. There are 16 ounces, so I put 16 ounces on top. There's 16 ounces in 1 pound. So now I've set up my proportion. I have my ounces unit on top of the ratios and my pounds units on bottom. After I set up the proportion, I'm going to cross multiply and divide. So 32 times 1, 32 times 1 equal to 16 times x. When I multiply those together, I get 32 is equal to 16x. After I cross multiply, I need to divide to solve for that unknown. So I divide both sides by this coefficient, both sides by 16, and I get x equals 2. Finally, I need to label my units to what? To pounds. Okay, so what we found here is that 32 ounces, if I convert that to pounds, is 2 pounds. 32 ounces is 2 pounds. Number 7, we want to convert 36 months to years. So I'm going to write a ratio of months to years. I'll put 36 months on top of my ratio and some number of years. I'll call it x years. I'm going to set this equal to the conversion factor of months to years. Months being on top, years being on bottom. Okay, so how many months are there in a year? There are 12 months in 1 year. So this right here is my conversion factor. I'll call it CF. Just like over here, 16 ounces in 1 pound, that was my CF, my conversion factor. I've set up my proportion. Now I cross multiply and divide. 36 times 1 equal to 12 times x. So 36 is equal to 12x. Now I'll divide both sides by this coefficient. Divide both sides by 12, and I get x equals 3. 3 what? 3 years. Okay, so if I convert 36 months to years, 36 months is the same as 3 years.